Salute, salute, Marco Darko in the building. So we got another sparring video, another breakdown. We got we got Randy Kanade versus JP Polk, 125 pounders. Let's get into it, man. With these smaller dudes, man, again, it's always lots of punches, lots of fast moving. So I like these smaller guys. Let's go ahead and break this one down. Again, I got this video from Parallel 8. Go ahead and show them some love. Let's get into it. And from the jump, these guys are already measuring distance. This is what your first round, first couple, what I'm saying, should look like. Measuring distance. That's the first thing I would recommend anyone do once you get in the ring. No matter what size you are, measure your distance. Figure out how close you need to be, how far you need to be to not get hit, how close you need to be to hit someone. And if you notice, this is what cutting off the ring looks like. It's very subtle, but when you're in the ring with someone that knows how to cut off the ring, you can feel it. Look at what he does. Look at the dude in the black. Look how he's moving. He's not able look basically just look at it. He's not following. The dude in the white is not following him. But watch what he does. Right? So pretty much he's keeping him in that corner. Now, I'm sure the guy, if he really tried, could have escaped. But he's keeping him in that corner. Again, it's a square ring. You want to keep them in the corners. If you're trying to cut off the ring, you want to keep them on the corners or on the ropes. That's how you cut off. You don't follow someone around the ring. You don't follow them around the ring. That to a boxer, we can do that all day. As long as our cardio keeps up, we can do that all day. Good right hand from doing the black. Nice jabs, quick jabs. And this is nice. Throws a punch. Now again, something is gonna come back for you. You're fighting a dude, most likely he's gonna counter you. So what do? You predict that. Get right under that. Beautiful. Dude in the white definitely needs to jab more, needs to be more active. This is the first round, of course, so but the dude in the black, he's been a lot more active. There we go. That's good. He's got to do a little bit more of that. This dude in the black is quick, man. Really quick. Yeah, this guy in the black, he knows his distance a lot better than the dude in the white. He's figured out the distance. Other dude, he hasn't clicked to him just yet.
Man, that boy, the when they do what is swinging, what is you doing? He's sitting on it. He's sitting on
And just look at that. See, this is all to figure out the distance. This is all to get data, get information so he can use it later. Just look how subtle he does this thing. You know, just touching. Because if he can do that, all he has to do is move a little bit closer, and he can land the right hand. That's pretty much what he's measuring for. And he throws the right hand. Beautiful. We gotta watch them on back. Look at this one. He's just quicker, man. He just has faster hands. He just has faster hands. So at this point in in the sparring, don't try. If it's me, I'm not trying to out speed him. I'm not faster than him. Just accept it. Work on adjusting. What beats speed is timing. Always. You can use someone's speed against them. Yeah, he needs more jabs. The white dude needs to the dude in the white needs to throw way more jabs. And I think the speed is bothering him a lot. He's waiting too long now. And, you know, usually when you hear the word waiting in boxing, usually if someone's being hesitant, it's usually because they're worried about what's going to come after if they try to open up. And that's what I'm seeing now. I didn't really see in the first round. I did think he was being a little bit, he wasn't active enough, but I didn't think he was worried about anything. But now it looks like the speed is bothering him. In my personal opinion, for what I can see, I think the speed is bothering him. Because it's hard to set up when someone's just quicker than you. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, work those body shots. You know, this is what he wants to do, I would suppose, the dude in the white. If you get him against the rope like that, make it rough, make it rugged. Um, you know, one thing you don't see from the dude in the white very much is that he's not jabbing. He doesn't have a consistent jab. You know what I'm saying? So he looks like he's slightly bigger than him. He might have longer arms, she might not, but there's no jab. And in my personal opinion, I think this is why the fight is looking like it is, because the dude in the black is jabbing. He's throwing rights, you know what I'm saying? He's throwing hooks. He's throwing a lot of jabs though, and he's using it as it's intended to be used. He's getting data from his jabs. They're not always power jabs, but you notice sometimes he's just pawn with it just to see if he can touch the dude, just to see if he has enough, if he's in the right distance to even just get his hands on him. You know what I'm saying? This is all data collecting, all data downloading for him to utilize later on. And so the dude in the white's not doing that. He's not jabbing. He's good footwork for sure, but he's not jabbing. You got to jab. You got to use the jab.
I know what you're trying to do. We haven't seen this in a while. I think they're getting ready to leave.
Waiting too long. What are you waiting for? Now, it's okay. Throw the jab. Throw something. You know something's going to come back anyway. No matter if you throw the jab now or in 15 seconds. The only difference is that if you don't throw, he's going to throw first, and he's been having a lot of good momentum when he starts. So you don't gain anything from waiting this long. And then when you throw it, it's not even near him, and he comes back with his own combo, and he lands. Why? Because he has his distance correct. You're not throwing anything meaningful. Again, anytime you throw something, anytime your hand leaves your face or leaves your body, it needs to have an intent. It needs to have a purpose. Don't just throw something just to throw it. It needs to have a purpose. That's better. That's better. Dude's just quicker. Fast hands, man. It's annoying to deal with dudes that have just quick hands. There we go. There we go. That was a nice straight. And so pretty much what this dude needs to do in the white, A, he needs to start jabbing more, right? And B, he needs to throw something with some power so he can stop the movement of this dude. The dude in the blue in the white, sorry, in the black is having fun right now. He's dancing all around the ring. He's having fun at your expense. That's how you gotta look at it like that. Now, of course, it's sparring. But if this was a real match, because we've seen many matches that look like this, start jabbing more, right? And when you get in range, because you got to find your range, and you use that with the jab. But once you find your range, you got to spark him. You got to throw something with some meaning, because if he has no fear of anything that's coming back, he can do this all night. It doesn't matter to him. These dudes, you know what I'm saying, pure boxers, usually their cardios are good. Because in my personal opinion, it takes more cardio to do this versus to brawl. So if you don't throw anything with some meaning, if you don't throw anything to hurt him, he will do this all day, right? And a lot of people, they get discouraged because the dude is faster. That's all fine. That's all good. But again, timing. You got to figure out the timing, figure out his rhythm, and interrupt it, right? I can already tell the way he's fighting, the dude in the black. He has a certain rhythm he fights on. You can almost predict when he's going to throw a shot. Not to say this is a bad thing, because everyone has one. Everyone has a certain rhythm, but you need to predict it and essentially upset it. Go when they're about to throw a shot. Again, everyone has a rhythm. One, two, three, four. If that's how it is, do one, two, three, shoot. Before they shoot, shoot. You know what I'm saying? You got to interrupt it. This is ways to beat a faster dude. There's ways around it. why is he waiting? Why is he standing on the ropes like this? Why, like, there's no reason for him to do it. Um, I mean, the dude in the black, he's not the biggest dude. He might pack some, some steam on his punches. I'm sure he does. But to me, why just wait on the ropes for his shots? I think he's just trying to counter him, but he's faster, man. He sees the counter is gonna come through. In my opinion, that's not the way to do it. Of course, you got to counter him, but don't just wait and then not throw shots because he's again. What's happening is he's not throwing shots because of how much faster the dude is. He's worried about what's going to come right after, right? And so, but you can't fight a fight like that because you'll be waiting for all the rounds. You'll be waiting because he's faster than you. You're not going to get faster in one round. It's not going to happen. Lord have mercy. Wow. We got to watch that one again. I don't know if you guys see how methodical and scientific that was. Look at this one more time. I got to do it one more time. He takes a slight step back to get out of the way of this guy's shot. Where's my mouse? Of this guy's shot and comes back with a 1-2. I believe it's a 1-2. Let's see. Three, 3-1-3 or something like that.
Back up.
And now he's putting some real steam on them punches they're doing the black. Now he got shot too. No power. No power on the punches. That's some great work. The dude in the black is an absolute monster. He's really, really talented, super fast, great boxing IQ, great ring IQ, great distance control, great jab. He was really good. He got clipped a couple times, but that's gonna happen. He fights with his hands down, but this is one of the instances that I can say personally that he is fast enough to do that. Not many are. That's why I do not recommend anyone really fight with their hands down. But this guy is fast enough to do that. He's quick, real quick. The dude in the white needs a lot of work, man. He needs a lot of work, man. He has a really good. Obviously, he's a good boxer for sure, but um, he's got to get his distance control better. He's got to learn how to use his jab more. And he's got to learn how to deal with speed. He's got to get in there with faster dudes more often. Because I'm telling you, there is a way to beat them. I've been at when I used to spar faster dudes, man, I've been at the receiving end of it, and you're like, man, what do you do? But timing, man, timing. Catch them when they're coming in, because fast dudes. They have certain tendencies. Every fighter, every style has certain tendencies that you can exploit. Fast dudes, they come in, they rush in. This guy didn't really do that, but a lot of faster dudes, they kind of rush in, and because they're so quick, they can get away with it. Because they get in, they'll get out, right? But a lot of times when they're throwing those shots, a lot as well, they don't bring their hands back to their face, and so you can capitalize on that. He did that a lot of times, but he's so quick that he can get away with it. But if you time that, if you say, okay, you start to notice he doesn't bring his hands back, after when those shots leave his face, you know what I'm saying? When those shots leave his body, so you time it. You know the shot's coming. Okay, get under it. Come over with a hook. His hands are gonna be down. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? I'm all ears, of course. If you have your own sparring videos, you can post it. You can send it to me in my email in the description, and I'll review it myself. Post on the Patreon. If it's really good quality, I'll post it on the YouTube as well. So you guys already know what it is, man. Like, subscribe for more content. Marco Darko. Peace.